Hello, happy Tuesday. It's the Unapologetically Sarah Garcia show. Hosting who? Sarah Garcia. So, look at us looking good today. We're not on the 20,000 fucking year old fucking laptop, right? We were here on the iPhone. I learned how to do it. I downloaded YouTube on my phone. Isn't that great? Sorry, I'm getting a picture pulled up so that I can have it ready. Chapter 1. This isn't going to be juicy, maybe a little bit. Maybe for the people that don't know the story, I don't know. But I'm going to talk about my husband. Now, call me selfish or whatever you have. This story starts with my husband. The Sarah Garcia chapter starts with my husband. I met my husband in 2022. I was at the halfway house. I was furloughing to my cockroach-infested rooming house. It was great. I had a friend. He had a friend. That was a friend in common, said, hey, I really need you to talk to this person. Let's get to know them. So, little fun fact, this here is my husband and I, 2022. Oh, okay. That's him and I, right? Now, fast forward. Okay. Now, if that was blurry, I don't care. Go check out my TikTok. But I want you guys to understand, Mr. Pnut Garcia came into the time of my life when I wasn't ready. I was getting out of the halfway house. I think hindsight being 2020, I knew I was going to relapse. You know what I mean? But at the time, I really had my head on my shoulders. Like, no, it's never going to happen. I met my husband when I fell hardest on my addiction. I basically was given the ultimatum, like, listen, this is what it is or this isn't what it is. And I don't know if you guys have ever felt like when you're going to lose somebody, like someone near and dear to you who you can't explain the bond that you guys have. You're just kind of there, right? Mr. Garcia for me he saved my life. And he can try to act like he doesn't know how to love or he doesn't know how to do this. That man filled my cup up, like took my cup, right, and poured in and poured in and poured in. I don't think, let me pull this back up one more time. Y'all see? Oop, that's my brother. We'll call him back. Anyway, can y'all see? Look how little we were. Like, what? I was very broken. I still have broken parts to me, right? They're still broken pieces. They're not as broken. I mean, when I met him, my hair was super short. Now look at us. Long hair, don't care. He has me wearing the Cowboys. Like, long story short, this little video, I met my husband in the feds. I'm married while incarcerated. We're not legally married yet, but that man is my husband. I rep for my husband. I ride for my husband. It's into the dark for that man. There is not one thing in this world that I don't do for that man, right? Like, he guides me, I follow. Do I always understand it in the moment? No. One thing that's for certain though is that Mr. Garcia saved my life. And I would love to say that it was my family, my kid, my job, my career. It was my husband. My husband saw the person I am today, if not a better version, of course. Like, I'm still growing. When I couldn't see it. My husband saw the better version of me in active addiction, when I became obese, when I was physically frustrated, when I got off parole and probation. Like, my husband has seen me through everything. I got off probation and parole 2.5 years early. I moved to Milwaukee 2 years ago. I mean, I'm supposed to be finishing my sentence now. Like, my husband deserves more than this video will give him. His recognition, his amazing, glorious self that he is. And I just wanted to start off my show like with the longer video. I'm going to do 10-minute videos every day this week. I'm going to post every day. Give you little, I guess, my reasons why. My husband's my biggest cheerleader, and if there's anything that I can hope for everybody in this world is like finding your person. I believe in the invisible string theory. I really believe it may not be now, it may not be when we want it, but we always end up with the person I feel like we're meant to be with. I will say, when I met my husband, we thought he only had like 9 to 10 months left. We did not expect there to be prison visits. We did not expect there to be a 4-year-long process. You know what I mean? But I will tell you that 4 years, this man reshaped how I see relationships. I mean, I have him tattooed on my face. Okay, like, anywho, where I'm going with this is, please know that my foundation in my life, yes, I walk in, I have God on my side. I believe there's a higher power. I have our children. I love our children and our grandbaby. That is all wonderful. It is. But I'll be honest with you, my husband and I agree. Like, we could go in a snow globe and be all right the rest of our lives. We are still working things out, which is the one thing that is frustrating and amazing at the same time, because healthy relationships aren't something we're used to. We don't healthy who? Like, I come from very abusive and ugly, toxic relationships. My husband wasn't the greatest husband before, and he still thinks he isn't the greatest husband, but he's amazing to me. Even in his flaws, I love my husband. Okay, he's gonna be like, what flaws? Listen, we all have flaws. We all have things that people don't like about us or something. You know what I mean? I know there's things that gets on my husband's nerves, and I drive him fucking nuts. Every gray hair on his face is probably for myself. Yeah, he's probably balding some more because of me. I'm okay with that, because I know we're growing together, and I know where to step back when needed, and vice versa. And had that man never looked at me and said, hey, Sarah, I need you to quit this, because I you know, I like you, I love you. That man and I fell in love with right away. I mean, here we are 4 years later, and there's no option but up. So, sorry, not sorry if you get sick of me talking about my man, but if you know me well enough, I talk about him nonstop. This AirPod is... Hopefully we're connected again. Anyway, I talk about him all the time because he means so much to me. He fills my cup. I crave his attention, his time, his words, his... Fuck, I told him earlier, I could just stare at him, you know? He's my bestie for the restie. So, here's my little video for Tuesday, okay? Have a great day. It's Unapologetically Sarah Garcia, and I hope see you all back later on this week, tomorrow, whenever.